In Week 7 of the LEC Summer Split, G2 Esports and Fnatic faced off for possession of first place. G2 took revenge for the tough loss in the first half of the split with a 24-minute win and secured sole possession of the top spot of the league with a 2-game advantage. But while the game ended early, it was a close contest for most of the match. Today, we'll be having a look at how G2 create advantages with their lane setups and map movements. It's 11 minutes on the clock and the game has just been brought back to even after G2 won a big fight around mid lane. Coming off the reset, Jankos sees Broxah attempt a gank in the mid lane and moves over to assist Caps. Mickey, who is moving to bot lane, joins him. Jankos clears the ward in Mickey's path, but they are both still seen crossing by Fnatic. Still, Nemesis steps up to the wave with Broxah hiding near the tower to force Mickey to flash away without losing his own flash in the process. Some of G2's key ultimates are down here as they fought recently, so they are unable to secure a kill. This play might look like it favors Fnatic, but G2 have significantly more health and more players with perks on the way. The first goal of this play was to try and get a kill, but the main prizes are the turret plates and Nemesis being denied farm. With a cannon minion in the wave, the tower will take an extra 8 shots, giving G2 enough time to secure 3 total plates and 480 gold. Now let's see what was going on bot lane during this play. Perkz is playing Xayah. The safety and wave clear provided by Xayah allows Mickey the freedom to roam. Perkz resets at 10:45 while Rekkles pushes in the wave and secures the gold from 1 turret plate. This delay from Rekkles means that he only teleports in after Perkz fully pushed the wave and started moving towards mid. Perkz is able to pick up 142 gold from the Raptors and a ward before moving back towards bot lane, so he doesn't lose much in terms of gold for making this roam. The play should have ended here, with G2 trading 2 plates bot lane for the 3 in the mid lane, stealing enemy Raptors and denying Nemesis farm. But Hylissang moves into the river to try and force Perkz away from the bot tower. With the pressure generated in mid lane, G2 can easily collapse on Hylissang. Perkz sees this mistake and flashes in to take him beneath the execute threshold for Mickey's pike. Rekkles, who had stayed bot lane to push for a second plate, is now also in danger. He flashes towards his tower, but Jankos is already there to lock him up for the double kill. Through the cut granted by Pyke's death from below, G2 picked up an extra 1200 gold from the play. At this point, G2 have 2 options. They can stay and push for turret plates, or they can reset. If they were to stay and push, Fnatic could make a play for the Herald or dive Wonder without leaving G2 any time to respond. With this in mind, G2 decide to base. With an unsealed spellbook Tahm Kench, Fnatic look to leverage their extra global to get advantages elsewhere on the map. Hylissang teleports to the top lane to help Bwipo get turret plates. Perkz and Mickey path towards top lane in order to protect Wonder from a dive. Upon seeing Hylissang and Bwipo take the Abyssal Voyage, it is clear Fnatic have moved on to the Herald and G2 rethink their plans. With Jankos wanting to reset, G2 call off any contest around the Herald, sending only Mickey to get vision of the area. At the same time, Caps moves from mid towards bot lane after picking up the blue buff and Perkz pivots to mid. By splitting players to cover all 3 lanes, while Fnatic fully commit to the Herald, G2 are able to quickly push in every lane. Starting in the top lane, Wonder commits to shoving out the wave while he knows Fnatic are on Herald. With this control ward and vision inside the pit, he can be sure he is safe to do this. The G2 minions delay the inevitable Fnatic push with Herald. Wonder recognizes that his team has ceded pressure on the top side of the map and backs away from the tower. And with the speed at which the Herald secures the tower, he hardly loses any minions on the play. As Perkz and Mickey walk to mid lane, Perkz makes sure to pick up Raptors on the way. And by bringing 2 players mid, Nemesis on AD Twisted Fate can't effectively defend the tower, so he is sent bot lane while both Rekkles and Broxah are required for Fnatic to cover mid. G2 quickly shove mid and make a move towards the bottom side of the map, which puts threat on Nemesis that his team can't hope to match. The second he shows at his tower, he's forced to move away to prevent being dove, denying him 3 minion waves. He also has to move all the way around his own jungle as he has no information on Pyke or Sejuani. When Nemesis and Caps both left mid lane at 12:45, Caps was up 275 gold on his mid lane counterpart. Just 2 minutes later, Caps' lead was extended by 1200 gold. In these 2 minutes, Nemesis was heavily denied by G2, only being able to kill a single lane minion. In just under 4 minutes, G2 extended their lead from 200 to 2,500 gold. While this is exacerbated by Pyke's ult, which gave G2 an extra 1,200 gold, they still came out of the play getting more turret plates than their opponents. They also effectively funneled resources onto their two main carries, Perks and Caps, while heavily denying Nemesis the main carry in Fnatic's team composition. From an even game, G2 got ahead with smart map movements and never let Fnatic come back. They would move on to kill Nashor right as it spawned and would get the ultimate Baron power play, closing out the game in 24 minutes and securing their first place position.